Taurus, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your reading for the week of April 22nd through the 28th. We're going to take a look at your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. Happy birthday. I love Taurus season. Whew, we could use some grounded energies, right, y'all? Whew, April's been pretty wild. Let's jump right in. We're going to do a Raise Your Vibration Oracle message pull, and then we're going to get into your tarot spread. Thank you for tuning in, for being here with me today. Welcome back if you're returning here, and thank you for your support. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Taurus today. Thank you for your guidance. All right. And then we'll end the reading off with an Untethered Soul message from Michael Singer. All right. What are the frequencies? Ooh, it is safe for me to shine, and you should be shining. It is your birthday month. Well, 3 weeks, right? Safe for you to shine. It's okay to feel what you need to feel. Shine and feel, right? Two beautiful messages from Spirit. I know Tauruses are so humble. It's like, you don't necessarily want to be in the limelight, but it's fun to step out and have your friends and family nurture you and, make you feel a bit more seen, right? Celebrated. All right, let's jump right in and see what's been going on in your life, Taurus. Ooh, you're dropping something got pretty heavy, and you could be communicating or have been communicating with someone. Moving on. I see you moving on from something and even telling somebody, I'm moving on. Practicing sound judgment. Six of Swords, Queen of Swords. Well, if you haven't moved on from something, you've moved on in your mind, at least. You've made up your mind. Let's see, recent past. King of Wands. Ooh. The Sun and the Queen of Swords. Wow. Coming into beautiful balance, Taurus, with yourself. That is a gorgeous balance. You know how to make yourself happy. I love seeing that. You're releasing quite a bit, trying to come to peace, to terms with some things in your life, because you are wrapping up a cycle. Whenever you hit your birthday time of year, you're looking back at the previous year. Ooh, a lot of you are doing a great deal of work, increasing your monetary success, working hard, increasing your skill set. I think you've been working hard. And this is about, okay, you need to take a break. You need to pull back, take some time off, relax. There's a lot of work you're doing out there. I mean, and Taurus, y'all are some of the most hardworking people in the zodiac. Work, but all work and no play. I think there's some balance that needs to be made here. That you definitely have a lot of balance here in the recent past in self, knowing that you are your source of your own happiness, right? It comes from within. You are releasing some emotions. You're walking away from something here with the Eight of Cups. Queen of Wands, you could be really shining, right? Like we said here with the opening cards, there's this aspect of you needing to shine. There's this inner peace coming off of you. The more you release, the more you welcome your own, soul shine, the more you're going to let go of. It seems like you're letting go of something that was heavy from the past. Oh yeah. Seven of Swords. This feels like an external energy that you're kind of keeping it at bay. Somebody that, maybe, yeah. The hidden truth is you need to embody this Empress energy and know what you want, need, and deserve. And I think there's somebody who is around you that you are distancing yourself from. And it's almost methodical. Like it's been a slow withdrawal here. I'm not sure why I'm getting that. Why is the Seven of Swords here? King of Wands, Nine of Cups. I think that you have somebody in your life that you are attracted to that has made you happy, but there's been a lot of instability and there's been trust issues. Let's see, Taurus. You're showing me that you're very happy on your own. Very happy on your own, Taurus. The Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. Yeah, you're definitely taking a time out from some sort of connection. I think you couldn't trust that it was going to feed you in the way you deserve. You know, there's something around you. You have so much stability on your own that you're not going to put up with anything that you don't trust when it comes to external energy. This week, I think you're realizing who you can trust and who you can't. This feels like one person that you are really trying to go within about and determine, is this what I want? Is this what I want to commit to? Because Queen of Pentacles, she's deeply committed to the things in her life. We have a match here with the Queen and King. I think you're realizing that whether you've been pulling away from someone and you're still connected, or you actually broke up, I think that you're realizing that's very hard. This relationship's a lot of work if you're still with them, or it's a lot of work just to be with this person for some reason. And here you're showing me, you know what? I'm good. Like, I'm good on my own, but there's this attraction. This is King of Wands. This feels like your energy, a very balanced place. You arrived at a very balanced place within. Yeah, talk about balance. Wow. You have worked very hard. I think that a lot of you are leaders out in the world. You've worked very hard to maintain a certain level of financial success. You can take care of yourself. I think that you are in a period now where the Hangman, the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Cups over the King of Wands, this is your past energy. So you may have felt like your focus was on your own work, your job, your friendship circle. Like, you have other priorities that make you happy. There's things, it's like you're showing me this love is here, you know, it's off to the side. I'm not sure about them. You know, they're different day, same story kind of thing. But in the meantime, I'm kicking ass and taking names outside in the world, doing my thing, working on my craft, making the money. My friends are there for me. It's like you've taken some time to really just be you outside of this connection. And I think the more you've done that, the more you're like, why am I even with this person? Why am I even in this connection? So I think the more you really pause and you really are focusing on other things, the more you've realized, maybe I don't need this anymore. Because it feels like you're pulling away from a connection that you felt a little confined in because it wasn't moving forward in the way that you wanted. What are you releasing here? And you're coming into a beautiful place of balance and peace here currently. Yeah, you're in a brand new beginning and you're letting go. You're letting go. Yeah, you've learned a lot about what you really want. This person was, this happens all the time with people. They're kind of like that not karma as like massive, hard lessons. It's more learning what you really want in a relationship. And you're showing me here that you are very well aware of what you want in your life. And you have the opportunity, right? And see, this is the thing you're showing me, life isn't all about romantic love, Jenna. It's about my friendships. It's about my job. It's about me making myself happy. It's about learning and growing on my own. And you have an opportunity to be in a new chapter as you step off into this, new year, this new age, with a feeling of more peace, productivity, and being authentically you without being held back by somebody. Yeah, a lot of you are deciding it's time for me to be single again. And I don't wish them any ill will, but it ran its course. I've gotten a little bit more clear on what I really want and need when it comes to a relationship, and that ain't that. And I am going to let go, right? Slowly but surely, of all the emotions around that ending. It just feels kind of matter of fact. Like, I don't know. This doesn't feel like it feels like a slow exit. It could be both of you deciding. Whoa, that's too many. There was like 5 that came out. I want to find out about this Queen of Wands. Telling you, you're coming into a beautiful place of balance, Taurus. 6 of Cups, Knight of Cups, 3 of Swords. Yeah. I think you're still working through when it comes to you. There's a little bit of nostalgia this week around someone that I think this person still wants to be with you, but I don't feel like it's what you want for your future. And that's the thing. You could really still feel attached to someone, but know that they're not right for you. And that's the thing. It's not even, I don't even think it's about healthy or not healthy. This is just no, you know. Once you know, you know. And I think you're like, you know what? There's some pain, I think, because you have a lot of memories with this person. And I think they don't really want to end their relationship. There could be a part of you that's like, should I, still try? But you're at such this beautiful place of peace here. Even in the acceptance of this being over, it's almost like it's not really bothering you. It's not phasing you. I mean, it's there, but this Three of Swords doesn't feel like, oh my God, I got stabbed in the heart. It's just more like, well, it makes me sad. Like my heart hurts a bit when I think about the past and the memories with this person. Yeah, you're going through a beautiful period of healing after an ending, and you're coming into this beautiful alignment with yourself, doing this beautiful healing work. We have the Knight of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Ten of Swords. All that energy you're putting into this person, you're putting it into you now. And you're like, wow, I am so much happier. This is that feeling of freedom that we don't even realize. It's like coming out of prison, like you didn't even realize you were in prison until you get out of something and you're like, wow, that was really holding me back from me doing the things for myself because I was putting all my energy into this other person. You're definitely healing after an ending here, and it's beautiful. You're still going to have these episodes, right? I call them episodes where your heart's going to hurt. You're going to have a song play. Try not to take in any content. Don't listen to the sad songs. Don't look through the pictures. Don't go on their social media. Like if you really want to make a clean break from someone, don't trigger the feelings that are going to take you down or make you waffle and be in a place of indecision. I think that this is the time. I think you've been pulling away from this person for a while, and you've been realizing every step of the way that you're ready to be on your own. You can be on your own. You're better off on your own. That's what you're even telling your friends. I'm better off on my own. I don't want this anymore. What is the Eight of Pentacles? I feel like you're really putting a lot of your freed up energy into your career, and you're working hard. You're working really hard, Taurus. Bringing in the money. Oh. This person doesn't want to let you go. I'm telling you, they're like, this is that whole Hail Mary. I'll do the work. I'll change. I'll be the man or woman that you want and need. And you're like, this is going to be hard work. I kind of see you like kind of giving them the side eye, like, I don't know if I believe you, They want to come rushing in the future here, and they're going to tell you that I'm ready to do the work. I'm ready to give this everything that I wasn't giving before. And you're like, I think it's going to spike you to feel a little bit afraid and go, whoa. At the end of the day, I think you're going to nurture yourself here. You have a decision to make here in the near future, Taurus, about whether you want to take someone back or, not end something. But I think that, the more you recognize an ending for what it is and the more you work on your healing and the more peace you find on your own, that's your answer. You're good. You're good without this person. You're better without this person. It doesn't mean you don't love them. You just realize, you know what, I'd rather be on my own than to be with someone that doesn't feel right for me. What's the Empress? But it's just interesting, you pull away and then that person makes that last ditch effort to convince you. But I almost don't feel like you're going to fall for it. You've got your boundaries up. Queen of Swords, No matter if they come rushing back in and tell you how they feel, you realize that if you want to make it work with this person, it's going to be extremely hard. Ten of Wands. The Empress, King of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this person. They're not going to give up. They're like, let's just take our time. Like, the Seven of Pentacles is the card of reassessment, right? Reevaluating a connection. Does this still hold value? See, this is the thing. You're still attracted to this person at the end of the day. But I think I'm getting like this immaturity. And or they're not stable. There's something about the relationship that you're just like, you could do without. And when it comes to really nurturing self, Spirit is saying, yes, you're probably going to always have this pull towards this human, but you're going to have to be really patient. If you really want to do the work and overcome the challenges that you faced with this person, it's going to take time, a lot of time, and a lot of hard work. And you may be saying, yeah, I think you've had enough upheaval in recent months to indicate you just want peace. You're telling me, I just want peace. And you know what? And you have that right. Some people you just can't get on the same page with. I think too, you're going to realize as time goes on that if you take your time and you're patient with yourself, you need to put all that energy into you, right? Into feeling what you're feeling and to your own shine. I think this is about your own shine. And if you're worried, this is the thing. A lot of times we stay with what's comfortable out of fear of the unknown. And if you knew, right? If someone told you, like if your future self came to you and said, you're going to meet the most amazing person if you can just let go of this past person, you have no idea. They're going to be so much better. And you know what? We have to look at these experiences as fact gathering, information gathering for us to be able to open up and actually experience. It's a lesson. It's a learning, right? Like, be grateful that you've had this experience because now you're one step closer to manifesting something so much better for you. People look at when things have to end, and it is hard. It's hard to fall in love, let someone in your life, get to know them, experience all of these memories with them, hopes, dreams. But then when you realize that it's becoming too hard and it's undermining your ability to be at peace and you're not aligned and it's all this work and you realize maybe we're not compatible, maybe we're not the best match, you learn what is the best match, what you really want. And so you can't look at that as something bad, right? And I think sometimes we need to give ourselves more grace around our learned experiences when it comes to love. And that is so beautiful in and of itself, to take what you've learned from this experience and apply it to the future, right? So you can actually reap what you really want, So Seven of Pentacles is also planting the seeds. And I think if you can really focus on your own energy and you and really beautifying your life as a result of this, I think a lot of you are coming out of a long-term commitment and you're worried, well, I don't want to be alone. How often do we stay in things because we just don't want to be alone and we're worried that we're not going to find something better? You're showing me, you know what? I don't care how long it takes. I know there's something better out there and I'm going to nurture myself while time passes. Taurus, I don't have any worries about your capacity to see a situation for what it is. There's kind of a practicality, like a matter of fact here. Like, there's feelings, but you're not overly sentimental. You're not overly romanticizing this, which is really healthy. And yes, I think that you're upset. You're going to have episodes where you're going to be stressed about this. Like, am I making the right decision? Did I do the right thing? Should I try to work it out? Is it possible? And if someone's putting you up into a state of anxiety and stress, more often than not, then that's your answer. All right? I think this person's only going to hold you back if you keep investing in it. When you know that, what are you going to do? Right? Are you going to be strong enough to listen to how your body feels? What your spirit is saying to you? Are you strong enough to come out of this? I'm telling you, I don't think you're blind willfully here. I think you know that it's time to move on. You're going to get through this. I feel it strongly. And, sometimes we have to lean into the fear of the unknown. It'll get better day by day. You've shown me you're great by yourself. You're even better. You're stronger. You're more fearless. You're more connected. You're more stable. And so it's just like, don't let your mind play tricks on you this week, because this person's going to come back. They're going to come back and they're going to pull out all the stops here. And I think it's going to sway you enough to consider it. But I think at the end of the day, you're slowly moving past this. And that's okay. If it's, you know, if it takes time, if it takes time, it takes time. Advice from Spirit. Yeah, Seven of Swords. What we start out, Queen of Wands. Yeah, Ten of Cups. This is about making yourself happy. At the end of the day, I don't think you can trust that this person's going to allow you not to. This is like that whole question. Is this growing you or shrinking you? This relationship has been shrinking you. And you're like, I don't want to shrink. I want to grow. And I want to feel peace. And I want to feel happiness with whatever I commit to for the long haul. And you've got plenty of support along the way. People who support you being authentically yourself, okay? Your authentic self. You have the support. And I think that if you don't trust that you can get on the same page with someone, trust that. Don't doubt yourself. You're walking away, Taurus. And I think that as hard as it is, you got something so much better in the future. But what matters is you've got you. You've got you. And when you come out of a state of repression, of being held back because you're not advancing, the person isn't, you know, committing in the way you want them to, or they're not showing up, you know, in an emotionally intelligent way. There's all kinds of reasons why people are a mismatch. But I think you have enough information to know that this is not the right thing for you. You're showing me. You are not your thoughts. You are simply aware of your thoughts. Yeah, and I think that's the thing. This person's going to come up and they're going to start telling you stories. And they're going to pull out everything they possibly can to win you back. And I think you're going to be up in your mind about it. Try to drop into your own inner knowing. I think you have enough self-awareness here to know. I think it's almost like you've gotten all of you out except like your pinky toe. And you're like, just that little part of you is still there. And that person's going to grab onto your pinky toe and be like, don't leave. And you're going to be like, you're going to pause for a minute and just be like, give me my toe back. And you're going to move on. But I feel like there's just this like 1% of you that's like going to be pulled back. And this is what happens. It's like the universe is going to test you. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you really, really sure that you're ready to leave this? It's so hard to let go of people when you've had a history with them. But I'm telling you, take the lessons with you. They'll be with you and they'll guide you forward. You know, we're here to experience life. Don't be with anyone who's going to make you repress parts of yourself that are vital for your well-being and your own happiness and fulfillment. So I do believe you're a bit held back in this bond, and it's time to move forward. All right. And just let go. Some of you, this isn't even a love bond with like a partner, a lover. It could be a friend, a family member, someone that you're just really trying to break free from and move on. And you're going to do it. Whatever you can't trust that's going to bring you long-term happiness, trust you instead. Trust you. All right?